Hello everyone, welcome to Veritas Gaming. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I've been putting out in the past. I'm going to start doing videos on tips and tricks to become a diamond level player. In this video, both teams, I believe we have 2 Plat 1s, a Plat 2, and 2 Plat 3s, I believe. The other team has a diamond and a couple of Plats as well. So this is higher level play. I just want to give you some tips and tricks and kind of get you in the mind of a diamond player to show you how to be successful. Okay, in this game, I think I dropped 13 kills against a pretty organized team. So using these strategies, you can become efficient at Rainbow Six Siege. Now, you're going to see this first clip. There's not a lot of strategy going on. It doesn't look that way, at least, but there's a lot involved in this. One of the people that I've been playing Siege with is one of my best friends, and he wants to do a rush. Now, in this level of play, rush can be effective if you do it correctly. He's running in the objective right now. He already allowed Eileen to pick up a kill because he's just running through the objective. Now, because I'm covering him, it's allowing me to pick up these 2 kills. They heard somebody running and they don't know where he is. It's that kind of catch them off guard play that does work at least one round in high level play. As you can see, we already took out 3 of the 5. The last 2 are an objective, and we pretty much finish it right there. So we call that a rush. It is more organized than it looks. Everybody's watching the flanks and the windows as Rascal made his way running through the objective. Pretty effective. Now, for defense in Skyscraper, I always believe that visual is more important than gun game. Okay, if you know where the enemy is pushing, you can counter it very easily, even with the worst guns in Rainbow Six Siege. So you're going to see me pick Valkyrie here for some camera intel. There's only 3 ways into the first objective T room. So I figure if we can monitor those with video, there's no way they're going to make a push in. So first thing I do is I put up my walls. Most important thing, so then I can move around the map wherever I want to get my cameras in the correct location. So 2 stairways, north and south. That's actually our callouts for them. We call them north and south stairs, or drum room stairs is the second stairs. So I'm going to put 1 camera up here watching. Now, if you get it right, you can get it on that string. It allows you to watch below and above the stairs, and I usually put it, right there in the middle. That allows you to see drum room and south stairs. Now, I use my 3rd camera as more of a utility run out, try to catch the enemy off guard as they repel. And again, at this level of play, people do this a lot, so they're expecting it. So you have to be very careful and read the enemy before you make that jump out play. I noticed a Twitch drone, so I'm going to take that out quick because it is important for our gadgets not to get taken out. And I'm going to see Twitch here on the cam coming from the east. And most people make the error, they jump out right then and there. She saw my camera, she's waiting for me, she has an ACOG scope. You have to use that intel to make a logical decision. I'm not going to run out on Twitch. Okay, she has one of the best guns in the game. It's just using that to make her slow down because she knows we're there watching. It's the whole point behind that strategy. So I'm going to rotate to drum. I just got a call out from my teammate that somebody's in there. And right here, you're going to watch me pre-fire. Now, I strafed back and forth and held that angle and shot. That is what's going to guarantee you a headshot. The Capitao that I just killed had to go back behind cover, and to get back behind cover, he had to cross the hole that I was covering. So it was a guaranteed headshot, no skill really involved there. Now, this is where I didn't feel comfortable. We had 3 people in the objective, and we had not a lot of things covered. So I decided to cover the stairs. They said there was one on stairs, Ash on cam. So I tuck away in the corner. I just kind of pop up every once in a while to see if I can get an angle on her. Again, there's a pre-fire. C4s are very important in this game. So knowing that the hallway's cleared, I was going to go pop a C4 over the wall. Now I use this C4 to push the enemy off those stairs. Let them know, hey, we have people here. We're going to push them back so I can make the flank around. Now, at this point in this round, I am saying to myself, we lost. I'm going to try my best to try to pick up the rest of the enemies and win the round. But in my mind, I know that we lost. Our defense failed. We lost our roamer and drum. We pretty much are trapped. I know that our Jaeger is trapped in Geisha, and he's not going to be able to do much of anything. He's stuck. They're pushing drum and window at the same time, and no one's covering him. It's a situation we don't want to be in this objective. Okay, so in my mind, even though I'm playing right now, I'm thinking next time we run this objective, I need to be a roamer, and I need to be the one to push them back and hold them. Okay, so I make my way up the stairs and I shoot at Ash here. Now that railing is a tough situation to be in from below. It's not a great angle. I managed to pick up the kill, but I left Eileen with 2v1, and she's not in this position to hold a great angle, so she got picked from the door. But to learn from these rounds is what makes a team better. Instead of getting mad at each other and saying, why didn't you do this? Why were you here? What happened? We bank on this and prepare for the next round. It's how we become better as a team. So you're going to see our attack coming up, and this is the strategies that we're going to do for this one. It's a little bit slower this time. Now, because we did the first round on attack as a rush, we decided to take this round slower. Okay, we threw them off guard. First round was a free win. We pushed in the objective. They weren't ready. Took them all out. Now we're saying, okay, well, they're going to be ready for that. They're going to be watching their angles quickly. Let's take it a little slower. Drone. Play a little more strategic. So that's what we do here. LT Silent Ghost went Thermite. I believe they're going to push Geisha Wall. And I always push Karaoke and I guess Main Hall. Now, here's something that a lot of players I talk to don't even realize. I'm using my drone right now just to spot to see what operators there are. It's from safety. Okay. And by me seeing what operators are selected, I already know what the enemy is going to be doing. They have a bandit and an Ella. They're going to be locking down Geisha. He's going to be bandit tricking. As you can see, my drone keeps looking at that left wall inside the drone hole. That is a very common error on the enemy's part. They did not reinforce that wall. Now, I know, as a high-level player, there is an angle from that window into the back of Geisha to kill the bandit that's bandit tricking. So I'm going to use that. I don't even have to respot bandit. I know exactly where he's going to be standing. I simply rappel up to that window. I make the call out that I'm going to take out bandit. So be ready to thermite the wall. And I pre-fire. So you're going to see here, no, it's not hacks. I'm not cheating. I pre-fire the window because I know where the enemy is before I take the shot. It's a common spot, and the enemy didn't bank on that spot. So right here, you're going to see me just shoot through a solid wall and get a kill on bandit, pretty much eliminating him from T-room. Excellent strategy. It puts us up. We're good. Now that I know they can take over Disco, or Geisha, I apologize for that, I'm going to start pushing main stairs a little bit. Okay. I shot Ella multiple times, so I know she's hurt. And at this point right now, I hear she's being docked. So I'm kind of stuck in the situation where I know she's getting healed, and I'm trying to get an angle to maybe stop that or catch them off guard while they're giving her health, but I couldn't make an angle. So, again, I'm going to pre-fire this tight pixel peek. You'll see her pop out, try to shoot me, and I just pre-fire a little bit. If she decided to pop back out, she would have gotten killed. So pretty much my logic now is I have to drone. We have no intel. I know their Kavera's dead, and I know that Doc and Ella are in the objective with one roamer. So I'm going to put my camera down to watch the only flank behind me and tell my thermite, hey, watch this drone for me. Let me know if somebody comes up the stairs. It's important to have communication there. So I'm just waiting. I'm holding little angles into the objective, and I believe I get the call out, Jaeger's coming behind you. So I turn, aim, pre-fire, and pretty much take Jaeger out. That was all because of communication with my team. Now I know the Doc and the L are an objective, and I take them both out. Okay, so that right there is a strategy using a dead teammate to watch one of your drones to cover your back. That's used so much at high level play. It gives you such an advantage. I highly recommend that if you're trying to win. Now, we go back to T, and my logic here was we had an okay hold. The Valkyrie cameras did help, but no one on our team wanted to play the roamer to watch drum. Now on this objective, if teams can't break through Geisha, like LT Silent Ghost is a great bandit. He's going to hold them out of Geisha by bandit tricking that outer wall. If teams can't get in there, then 90% of the time they're going to either push north stairs or drum room. So my logic is, yes, I could go Valkyrie. That gives our team a lot of intel, helps them out. But it's more important at this point to have a gun, because I know Ella is very good at roaming. She has one of the best guns in the game, if not arguably the best gun in the game, even after her nerf. She has mines to slow the enemy down. I'm thinking I'm going to be the annoyance in the game. I'm going to go to drum side. I'm going to sit in workshop. I'm going to throw the enemy off, slow down their push so that they have to rush in at last minute. So I'm just boarding up. I'm putting Ella's where I know people are going to enter and I can get intel from them. That's not meant to slow them down to kill them. It's meant as intel. So I'm going to put one here. That lets me know if somebody's coming up those stairs on me. And I have one watching the grow room. Pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit. I sit and wait and I listen. I use my mic. I have PlayStation Platinums that I use. Great quality of sound. I'm just listening to hear footsteps. I get on the cam, catch Twitch over there. I'm like, okay, they're going to come to me. So it's a waiting game. And while I'm waiting, I am communicating with my team constantly. They're giving me call outs, which operators at which location. There's not a lot of talking going on in the mic at this level of play. It's very simple call outs. G-Man would say, obviously that's Ash. I could see her R4C at the top right. And he's going to say where she was at the moment that he died, just to give the team intel. Now I saw one of my Grismont triggered, so they're in. I know she was in because of that. So that allowed me to pick up a free kill on Ash. I had the pre-fire on her. I knew she was coming. Simple things like that is huge. Flying Monkey just picked off somebody. Can't remember what the call out was. I want to say it was Capital, but I'm not sure. Now, right now, the team knows that I'm behind them. Okay, that Ash called out. Ella is in workshop. She's behind you. So the team right now is distressed in a sense where they have to, deal with me because I am going to make that flank. So they start droning me out crazy. And as you can see, I'm occupying 2 of the 3 operators that are left alive with only a minute left in the game. And I'm not even near the objective. I'm just being that nuisance right now that's making that last minute push harder. Okay, the longer I can stall the enemy, the better of a chance we have at winning on that last minute push. So I'm just holding angles. I heard somebody behind me, actually below me, but they never challenged the stairs because they know that I'm there. So they ran back around. I'm just waiting, simply stalling. And then with 50, I want to say about 45 seconds to 40 seconds is when you want to say, okay, the push is coming soon. Let's start putting pressure. I lost one of my people in the objective right now. I'm going to start being a nuisance. So I slowly creep my way up. I notice the clay, but I don't take it out immediately. If I took it out, they knew I'm coming. So I'm going to hold that claymore there and use this pixel peek to take out enemies that are coming back and forth to make sure I'm not there. After the pick, I say, okay, I could take a clay. One more is going to come back. And they do, because they have to take care of me, because that last 15-second push is vital. I managed to pick off one more. Now, there's only 5 seconds left, so I challenge. I get killed, but with 5 seconds left in the round, she can't make it back to the objective, and I did what I needed to do to win the round. Okay, we had the victory sealed, and that's the job of a roamer, is to stall the enemy, and that's exactly what I was doing that whole time. Okay, you can't get overly aggressive as a roamer, because if you are alive, you are a nuisance to the enemy. So the runouts, things like that, I only do that if I know that I'm guaranteed a kill, or if I'm going for a player that is vital to a push. If I'm playing a map where I know Habana is going to make or break the map, because there's hatches that need to be breached and I can run out and kill her, I would trade 1-for-1 to kill their Hibana. But only in situations like that do I put myself at risk to win the round. It's all strategy. Go slow, stay alive in this game. It will pressure the other team and they will not be able to make the push. Now, I'm picking Jackal a lot, and there's many reasons behind that. One, this map does have roamers, just like I did, and Jackal is an amazing counter to take out a roamer like Ella or Vigil or somebody who's going to be sitting back, waiting, stalling the enemy. So I pick Jackal a lot for that reason. Now, you have to be careful because there are a lot of videos out there that teach you how to counter Jackal, but there's actually a way to counter the counter to Jackal, if that makes any sense. It's kind of an interesting play, but I love that operator. His gun is amazing. I use the assault rifle, no recoil, very fast ADS, aim down sights. He's all around a pretty good operator. So our push here, the ART again, is the same but a little slower. We're up 3-1. We don't really have to push crazy. I'm just checking angles, taking it slow. I'm going to drone a lot. And the goal here is to do the same push. LT and Eileen are going to push Geisha. Now I go to do my pre-fire and I notice the team learned. They reinforced that wall. So that's teams are going to adapt to strategies you do mid-game. So the second I saw that wall was reinforced, I knew I had to go around and I need to get on those stairs. Those stairs are vital to the objective. If you can get on those stairs, you can pretty much peek everywhere into the objective. So that's my goal. But before I can get there, I have to watch for people in objective and in karaoke. Now, again, you're not hearing the call outs, so I'm going to let you know what I'm hearing right now. They're telling me that one is in karaoke. That is the objective to my right there. I know Jaeger is in there, so I'm just holding an angle and helping them at window. Free kill. Okay, they made the call out. I came to support. I was in the position to do so. Taken out. Now again, we have the operators pinched. We know that Doc is in the objective, which I take out right there. And we know Pulse is downstairs. So right when I heard that, I knew I could get in the objective and force him back in, and there's the W. So again, this was high-level play against a decently organized team. They were a full squad of 5, and we ended up coming with the 4-1 victory. So just to end the video here, I want to thank you all for tuning in to Veritas, and I hope these tips and tricks help you. I'll be uploading more of these shortly, and thanks again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the flip side.